Hey everyone, this is Daryl from Daily Crypto Trade Sales coming to you live from Asia, guys. And we're going to be talking about SpaceX, IPO, and Dogecoin. What does that mean for Dogecoin? What does that mean for crypto in general out there? So we're going to talk about that. Yeah, there's some construction going on over there. So you're going to hear some noise. That's what's going on. So we're seeing right now that the SpaceX IPO went live, and yeah, it closed at 160 bucks. That's up 25%. And you know, we have like a valuation $1.7 trillion coming in for SpaceX. So yeah, they're hoping to get $75 billion in additional funding liquidity with this IPO. So yeah, my advice, what I'm doing with the SpaceX IPO, I'm not buying now. I'm holding off. I want the dust to settle. I want the hype to settle before I ape in to the SpaceX IPO. It's 160 right now, and it's also gone up about 4% after hours, about 163. So we could see that on Monday it should open about 163. So let's see what happens. But I'm not going to be aping into SpaceX IPO. I need at least 2 or 3 weeks for the dust to settle. So what kind of impact is that having on Dogecoin? Well, we did see that a lot of liquidity has moved out of Bitcoin, moved out of crypto, and in fact, you know, people have been selling crypto, selling stocks to kind of, you know, get some cash on the sidelines to ape into one of the biggest IPOs in the history of freaking mankind out there. So that's kind of like what's going on out there. So we did see that also the political tensions in the Middle East aren't helping. You know, the tensions are still rising. They're still ratcheting up the tensions like crazy. So that's kind of what's going on. I'm going to sit on the floor because maybe that'll help reduce the noise out there. So we are seeing that the tensions are still rising like crazy in the Middle East. And, you know, we got to, you know, two people kind of rattling the sabers and comparing dick sizes out there. But at the end of the day, yeah, Trump and the U.S. of A. I think they're going to prevail because, yeah. Now, I'm not going to give you my personal views of what should be going on. You know, I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say that maybe the U.S. should just nuke that territory. I'm not going to say that. Too controversial out there. I'm not going to say that. But yeah, the SpaceX IPO. Yeah, money is flowing. You know, people are selling their grandmothers to raise capital for the SpaceX IPO. So, you know, we all have to wonder how much of it is hype and how much of the SpaceX IPO or the lift in price, 25%, is the Elon Musk effect. You know, we did see that the Elon Musk effect on Dogecoin was crazy, right? You know, back in SNL days, you know, we saw Dogecoin go up to 71 cents. Amazing, right? Freaking amazing. Right now, Bitcoin is trading around about 63 and some change. It did go as high as 64. It's come down a little bit. We are seeing that Dogecoin right now is around about 0.088 cents. So just close to 9 cents out there. Once again, people are, you know, going crazy in the brain. But my advice is not financial advice, just to OG. Stand up again. I've been sitting on the floor here. My behind is starting to hurt. So, yeah, my advice to the SpaceX IPO is hold the phone, boys, girls. Let the dust settle. Let the dust settle. That's a better view, right? Hat on or hat off? I think hat off. I'm taking the hat off. So I think let the dust settle and you know, kind of get into it slowly. Don't put all your eggs in it. I believe that, you know, once the hype dies down 4 to 6 weeks, we're probably going to see that the price will come down. I'm pretty sure of it out there. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah. So yeah, I'm back in Vietnamville. No immediate plans out there. Probably will be in Bangkok on the 21st. So if any of the communities in Bangkok on the 21st, hook me up. You know, DM me on X and we'll get for coffee out there. Always stay same place in Bangkok. So hit me up. Not much is going on out there. Weather-wise, looking pretty good. This is from the balcony. Over there is the Sun Chao Peninsula, the mountains. Just see the two houses over there. Just beyond that, you can kind of see the ocean, like through the crack of those trees. The ocean's kind of over there. Big 5-star hotel over here. Another mountain over there. This is all the Da Nang Bay over there. That's kind of what's going on out there. So pretty cool beans, right? Pretty cool beans out there, everybody. This is my garden here. So top of the garden right there. We got some construction out there. Airplane. So once again, SpaceX IPO. Let's freaking get it. Let's go to the moon with the SpaceX IPO. Guys, don't forget to smash the like, call to action, subscribe. YB, share this video like crazy out there. I would appreciate it. Let's freaking get it. Let's freaking get it right now. Okay, I'll see you in the freaking next one. Peace out.